So this is our representation about Nestle companies. So first we'll talk about the company introduction. So Nestle is considered as one of the world's leading company in the nutrition, health and wellness industries. So in 1866, Nestle was founded in Switzerland by Heinrich Nestle and until now it has grown to become a multinational operation. And Nestle has been present in Vietnam in 1912 and becoming one of the largest company and holding a significant market share in segments such as milk, coffee, and nutritional products. So for over 150 years, so this multinational corporation has continually developed its mission statement, core value, and brand profitability according to the guides its business operations. And next, we'll talk about the business timeline. So the journey through Nestle history began in the 1866 at a breakthrough in fan foods, and by 1805, the firm merged with their competitor, the Anglo-Swiss Milk Company, which helped drive export sales and eliminated rivals. So the outbreak of war in the 1814 increased demand for uh, condensed milk and chocolates, while raw material shortages and cross-border trade slowed production. So to address this issue, the company acquired processing facility in the US and Australia. So the acquisition allowed Nestle to enter new areas such as frozen foods while expanding its traditional business. And in the 1970s, Nestle diverged into pharmaceutical and cosmetic was taking role in healthcare. And next is their mission and core value. So Nestle is the world's leading nutrition, health, and wellness company. So their mission is good food, good lives. So all Nestle direction are guided by the purpose of unlocking the power of food to improve people's life today for generations to come. And this highlight their commitment to nutrition, health, and the overall well-being of consumer. So company has four core value for ourselves, for order, diversity, and the future. And next one is the business portfolio. So Nestle has gradually developed an extensive portfolio, including products coming from over 2,000 brands, ranging from local favorites to global icons. So array various of products are expanded across several categories such as healthcare, nutrition, water, and coffee and tea, and dairy production, pet food, snack, and many more.
And now I will talk about the macro and micro analysis. First, I will talk about the political. Nestle operates in more than 190 countries worldwide and must comply with the food safety regulation and the environmental policies. For the instance, Brexit has significantly impact on the Nestle plans, threatening worker adequate income. Nestle is considering about moving the production from the Newcastle and York to Poland to reduce its dependence on the Celtic environment. And besides it, the Vietnamese government foreign direct investment policy support Nestle to expansion. In 2024, Nestle invests an additional more than $100 million in Vietnam to double the coffee roasting capacity of the Chiang plant, bringing the total investment to more than $500 million. And now I will moving on to the economic. Mr. Pinochet, the general director of Nestlé Vietnam, said that the Chiang factory is one of the largest coffee roasting plants in the region, mainly producing high-quality coffee for Vietnamese consumer and exporting to more than 25 countries. The next coffee plan is to invest CHF 1 billion by 2030 to support the farmer in adopting regenerative agriculture and achieving net zero emission. This program is part of the Nestle roadmap to net zero, which aims to balance human greenhouse gas emissions with the Earth's ability to absorb them, ultimately starting net zero net continue to emission. Part of the economic. In addition, the rise of the middle class in Vietnam has promoted demand for Nestle high-end products. Nestle had introduced the high-end products, Nestle Gold Coffee for the quality conscious customer and offer Milo products in various forms, powder or ready-to-drink cartons and low sugar option to meet the needs of the many parents and busy young professionals. The MC Kinsey and Company's report admittedly estimate that in the next decade, an additional of the 36 million of Vietnamese middle class will join to the consumer class, defined as those spending at least $11 a day. This could increase the proportion of the consuming class from 40% to nearly 75% by in 2030. Next, I will talk about the legal. Nestlé follow the Vietnamese food safety standard through the strict quality control. For the first time, Nestlé professional cooperate with the local food safety and hygiene department to enhance food safety knowledge and skill among street vendors. In the response to the stricter regulations on the plastic waste, Nestlé had increased the investment in sustainable packaging and recycling, according to the RAND Finance. Nescafe is the globally sustainable corporation that is committed to the environmental and social responsibility and aim for a net zero emission by the 2015. And the final one is the culture. Vietnamese consumers are increasingly concerned about the corporate social responsibility. Nestlé Nescafe program in the Vietnamese show the commitment to sustainable development by the improving farmer living conditions and promoting eco-friendly coffee farming. Additionally, Nestlé adjusts the products based on the Vietnam traditional such as the Maggi soy sauce. In 2020, Nestle Vietnam Maggi products exports set a record high, and this demand have been accumulated for many years. The product is produced in the Vietnam and has been adapted to meet the local state reference.
Nestlé introductions to the market. Nestlé Vietnam is a subsidiary of the Nestlé Group, the world's largest food and beverage company, showing case in leadership in the global market. The company has made a significant local investment, operating 6 factories and employing nearly 2,300 people across Vietnam. Nestlé posts a diversity portfolio of 12 products, including instant coffee, chocolate, bottled water, nutrients, food, meal, and food. Additionally, there is the strong focus on the increasing the export of made in Vietnam products to the global market, uh, in reinforcing Nestle commitment to both the local developments and international growth. Competitor, Nestle Vietnam operating is a highly competitive environment, facing both the domestic and international brands across various sectors. Firstly, in the instant coffee market, the key competitors include the Trung Group, which is the G7 coffee, which have the market awareness of the 78.3%. Additionally, the Vina Coffee, this with an even higher market awareness of the 81.7% according to the Wind Flavor 2018. The landscape underscore the challenge Nestle must navigate to maintain and grow its market share. Secondly, the dairies and the nutritional product markets in Vietnam has been becoming recently competitive. It catalyzed in the wake of post-COVID challenge and the geopolitical events that have the driving up the raw material price. In this, the landscape Vietnam stand out as the dominant player, holding a significant 55% the market share. Meanwhile, Tehachu Milk captures an 11% share of the market. This the heightened the competition impasses the need for the strategy innovations and the efficiencies the operations for the Nestle to effectively the compete in this the sector. Finally, beside the local competition, the Nestle Vietnam faced the challenge from the major international brands such as Unilever and PepsiCo in the consumer goods sector. This company possesses the strong brand recognitions and extensive the contribution network, adding to the competitive pressures to remain competitive. The team must continuously innovate and adapt its strategies. In consumer, with the missions of good for good life, Nestle Vietnam products are mainly aimed as the family looking for the nutritional products for children, the elderly, such as the Nutrients Junior, Poster Optimums, and teenagers aged above 18 who are passionate about the coffees, the Nestle coffee, and the sport enthusiasts who love the nutritional drink like Milo. In the stress of new entrant, I will talk about the challenge they face when the vaccines are launched and the well-established company like Nestlé. The new entrants to the Vietnamese market face the significant legal barriers, including the strict food laws and the compulsion of the paperwork. In addition, the food in the beverage the market is highly competitive, expected to grow at the 11.47%. The Nestle has a strong brand loyalty, especially in the infant nutrition and the coffee sector, which means that the new competitor must invest heavily in the marketing to effectively challenge Nestle established presence.
Nestlé faces pressure for cost reduction in the highly competitive FMCG factors. Most of their products are fast-moving and show a relative low price, making cost efficiency essential. To achieve this, Nestlé uses centralized production, integrating factory into regional and global units. This helps reduce overhead costs and streamline operation, allowing Nestlé to stay competitive in price-sensitive markets. Like to see high pressure for local responsiveness. Besides cost, Nestlé also face high pressure for local responsiveness, meeting local demand require product adaptations that adds complexity and cost to operation. Nestlé adjusts to cultural and state difference as we see which product line is Nescafe, where flavor vary by region to match local reference. Additionally, they make supply chain adjustments so ingredients locally when possible to meet market-specific needs. Nestle employs a transitional strategy aiming to balance global efficiency with local responsiveness. This approach allows Nestle to leverage its global resources while adapting to local market. For example, Nestle has established production plants in countries like Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, every Southeast Asian countries, reducing transportation costs and improving efficiency. Through shared service central and centralized procurement, Nestle consolidates operations, enhancing control and reducing costs. Last, last but not least is approach aimed at globalization to deepen its local presence. Nestle adapts its products and marketing to align with cultural reference. In India, matching noodles are customized with a Malaysia flavor, catering for local stay and marketed as a weak family friendly snack. And in other countries like Japan, KitKat offers over 300 unique flavors like matcha and steak, which are tailored to Japanese preference and traditional strength. Overall, this localization effort have Nestle built strong brand loyalty by resonating closely with local consumers.
Now I'll talk about advantages and disadvantages of transnational strategy of Nestle Vietnam and about pros of transnational strategy first. By adjusting products to local states, for example, Nestle has successfully adjusted coffee flavor to match the Vietnamese taste for coffee with strong and richer flavors. And that action create a stronger emotional connection with customers, and as a result, they can foster brand loyalty and trust as summer feel like the products are made with them in mind. And another advantages of traditional strategy is that it can mitigate risk through diversified operations because being spread across different regions within Vietnam itself, it can help the company reach both rural and urban markets and in order to be more flexible in terms of supplier, materials, and markets, so they can reduce the reliance on any single region economic or regulatory conditions so that they can mitigate risk, provide, providing resilience against regional economic variation in Vietnam. One more benefit of traditional strategy is about cost efficiency and sustainable development. First, Nestle collaborate with local farmers for coffee beans so that they can support the local economy, also minimize the expenses associated with international supply chains, and that leads to cost efficiency. Another one is programmed to support local farmers. It can enhance the brand reputation and meet the Vietnamese market increasing sustainability expectations. Moving to the disadvantages of transnational strategy of Nestle Vietnam, the first and the most important thing that I want to mention is about the cultural differences. Unlike Western countries, you can see that Vietnam has such a diversified culture in drinking coffee. You can see coffee everywhere in the pavement and sidewalk, on the little coffee cart. I think you definitely can find 4, 5, or up to 10 coffee carts in just one street. Cool. And Vietnamese people also prefer filter coffee, fresh coffee than instant ones, etc. So it is also a challenge for Nestle in order to adapt and to compete to meet this culture since Nestle offers instant coffee rather than fresh one. There are some other drawbacks of the national strategy of Nestle Vietnam. The first one is that when customizing product heavily, it can dilute the global brand identity, so that Nestle may struggle to maintain its premium brand positioning in Vietnam market. The second point is that when balancing global standardization with local adaptation, it can require extra investment and careful strategy for Nestle. And the last one, when there is misalignment between Nestle global and local goals, it can slow down decision-making processes and impact the timely introduction of other products.
So it is my turn to talk about the organization structure. First, we're moving on to worldwide area structure. For an organization with a large scale like Nestle will be challenging to control effectively, therefore it needs to use matrix structure that integrate both geographic and product-based division to come up with unique strategies to ensure the financial performance and to meet the customer satisfaction in their area. So for the geographic divisions, there are 3 zones, and each zone will be responsible for controlling, managing the operation of selling and marketing based on the market. And the R-size product divisions, including Nestle Waters, Nestle Nutrition, and the others, concentrate on particular product line, ensuring product development, innovation, and customer need particular intention. Also, it is used a divisional and functional structure called matrix organizational structure, which allows a high degree of autonomy and independence within its company. These structures allows athletes to create best practice and innovation. When professional teams from different areas can share and collab across to leverage special skill in different departments besides meeting the customer needs, even though Nestle gives the right to each zone and department to can change its profit and strategies to suit the local, but also had to maintain the overall cooperative objects and follow the Nestle global standard for quality and brand consistency. Moving on to the business model, the key activities vital for Nestle business are research and development to create new products with marketing to selling and deliver them to its target customer. Not only Nestle can create product diversification that focus on health and wellness, but also had the good positioning in the market. By it can adapt to customer preferences. With its wide range of distribution networks, it can maintain their competitive advantages. So Nestle primary revenue stream come from the selling packaged food and beverage. And for example, Nestle building its brand in Vietnam to pursue the sustainable development. It has been transforming to business model where business can be calculated in every process from every stage, and it is the brand strategy when it wants to lower costs. Nestle has several factories and suppliers worldwide to take advantage of the location economies. So the third one is the entry model. We have 3 main things to talk about here. Acquisitions. So to quickly capture the market share, Nestle can leverage existing customer networks by acquiring local or international companies. By the acquiring companies that already have a strong foothold in the target market, Nestle can significantly reduce time and resources required to establish its presences in the new regions. The second is licensing. Nestle also generates revenue from licensing its brand and product to third-party manufacturers or retail partners in specific markets, helping lower risk and cost. Through this licensing model, Nestle permits other companies to use the brand and produce its product according to the set standard set by the Nestle. And number three is joint venture. Joint venture between Nestle and other companies aims to expand complementary product portfolios while helping both build a strong retail and distribution network, bringing the two brands closer to the consumer and making meaningful differences in improving quality of life. This also contributing to raising customer awareness of the brand.
And the last one is recommendation for entering the Vietnamese markets. So when entering the Vietnamese market, so Nestle can increase its chance of success by conducting thorough market research to understanding the preferences, eating habits, and behavior of local consumer, and developing products that cater specifically to Vietnamese taste, and at the same time creating marketing campaigns that are approach to Vietnamese culture and value, using local language and symbol will bring about effectiveness and positive response from consumer here. In addition to education and training support program in Vietnam, Nestle can conduct excellent local human resource, and this has ensured that a large number of local employees can understand and practice Nestle corporate culture. So by applying these recommendations, Nestle can effectively position itself in the Vietnamese market. And this is the references that I will review for this presentation. Thank you for listening.